family, you know who we are, baby. I'm Mel, and this is
Yacy.
Hi, boys and girls. Hey, you didn't see us last week, but due to a spontaneous business trip that we had to take, we were not banking it that it was gonna happen like just days like that, but it did, and we said, you know what? We gotta go get it, and if another opportunity presents, you guys gotta go and get it. I'm always telling this, not just in this channel, I'm always telling this to absolutely everybody. Now, of course, once we got there, we got what we wanted. The way I am, when I'm not doing what I like, the next day when I wake up, I'm depressed. It is what it is. So, anyways, so that was it. It was a business trip, and but we're back. We're gonna react to these fights, how they played out, and we're gonna focus on the what we consider the guys or the girls that are gonna move up the food chain. Right? They have a chance. You know, yeah, that's what it's called.
I know, I like it. I like it.
That they got a chance to maybe smell a championship belt.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so the first fight between Bruno Silva versus Edgar. I mean, I do have to say Bruno Silva has some submission skills. Can she keep it up? Maybe. Does she need to do more training? So fucking good. And the thing is, once you start winning, you just can't stop training. You gotta keep on going and going and going. And this is what happened to some of these girls and guys too. They start winning and winning. They get paid more and more and more, and then they get accustomed to a certain pay, and the hunger is no longer there. That's what happens to a lot of fighters, right? So I'll say maybe Bruno Silva, if she puts a little bit of training, she might smell the belt, but not for long. Alright, so the next fight, another women fight, is going to be a women's strawweight. McKenna versus Granger. McKenna won by submission. Now, before I continue this is the first time in the history of the UFC that these pieces of shit coaches did not get the chance to ruin nobody, because every single fight was a finish. Submission or KO. I guess the fighters have been listening, you know? Hey, we gotta knock each other out, we gotta submit each other. Well, we can't let them fight in this guy's hands. No disrespect to the ones that are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing, but some of you smell real fishy when it comes to when it comes to fighting. I mean, we've been experiencing this for the last 3 months, and longer than that, but for the last 3 months, it's gotten out of hand. You know? Anyways, McKenna.
Yeah, show improvement in his wrestling. Now she's training with the Wolf. You know who's the Wolf? Faber.
Faber?
Yeah.
Oh!
The Wolf. He looks like Luke Faber. The Wolf. Yeah, he's training with him. She has improved a lot of his wrestling. But something that she's going to have problem in the future with the strawweight division is going to be the reach. She's really small for that division, so she said that she has to improve more and more at wrestling, because she's going to be in a disadvantage.
Yeah, she's going to have
that's something good, that she's getting her IQ, you know?
Exactly.
Like you know where are your problems and what you have to do to, you know, to improve. So that's something.
Exactly. If you understand what you bring to the table,
and what you need to improve,
then you know what you need to improve, and what are your weaknesses.
Yes.
And then that's how you transcend into history as a much better fighter. If she's understanding that, I was going to say she might not have a chance smelling that title, but if she understands that, and she puts it into perspective, then this lady might actually one day smell the title.
Yeah,
for sure. Step by step. Alright, so the next fight, this one was a vicious KO.
Yes, and a quick one.
A quick one of that. Battle versus Santos, a welterweight fight between dudes. I was not expecting this from Battle.
No.
At all.
I thought that it's gonna be a decision one, a boring one.
And I thought Sato was gonna take it by decision too. I'm always smashing the judges. Listen to how I said I was gonna wait for a decision when I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But that's that's exactly what we were banking on. We were banking on Sato winning that fight by decision. But no, this guy came out pretty strong with that kick. Shut him down instantly.
Yeah.
Does this guy have a chance to maybe reach the belt? When we're talking about the guys, it's a whole different level. Not disrespect to the ladies, but when we're talking about the guy, I mean, like, you gotta fight the wolf. You gotta fight the wolf of the wolf. Like, you get, once you start getting there, you're gonna have to fight the queen of the crop.
Oh, you said it, the
top of the food chain.
The top of the food chain.
If he keeps his winning, it's obvious that the guy that's doing UFC keeps on winning. Yes, of course. But does he actually? I don't know. We'll have to see. This is the first time that I've seen this guy, to be honest. So remains to be seen. The next fight was another vicious KO, and this one was nasty.
Yeah.
And this one was a whoop ass. Albi versus
Oleseichiko.
That dude Oleseichiko,
he's a shark. When he smells blood, he's like a shark.
Oh my! I'll call him the great white shark for now. What motherfucker? This guy smelled blood. This guy was hurting this guy. He kept on going, and he ramped it up twice.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Albi because he did not stand a chance against this dude at all. Does this dude have a chance to smell the title? Absolutely fucking yes. I did not, I mean, his physical appearance does not strike me as somebody that is intimidating. Don't ever let that fool you, because he fooled me when I saw him getting in the ring. I'm like, this motherfucker can get from, from being I don't know how to say this. Let's just put it this way. From being Goku to be Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct in a couple of seconds, just like that. I was like, holy crap. I was impressed by this guy.
The next one was Terrence McKinney T-Rex against Eric Gonzalez. Again, Terrence McKinney do it quickly, first round. This guy winning the first round or losing the first round. He doesn't like to go to the second one. He's fast. He's a T-Rex, like he said. Was a submission. He got to hurt the other guy, and then when he go to the ground, he get his back, and that's it. Bye-bye. Go to sleep.
Alright, so do you think McKinney has a chance to smell the
I think that he doesn't have a chance, but he will be like in the food
like
chain.
he'll be around.
Yeah, he will be around.
He'll be around it.
What I like of him is a really entertaining fighter, like someone that you like to see fighting every week because he's entertaining.
He's really intense.
Yeah,
that dude is really intense.
He goes to it, kill or kill. I like that. That he's not gonna be.
That's also his bad thing.
Yeah, that's the reason why I tell you that maybe he's not gonna be a champion because you can win it like that, the title.
Tank. His tank is really low.
5 rounds.
If this guy could go this aggressive and maybe tone it down and just a little bit after the third round, but he likes turn it off
in everyone.
Like 70%.
He goes all in the bell sound. All in. Woo. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, but what I'm trying to say is that after he goes after the second round, it's he goes from 100% all the way to 25%.
Yeah. Or less.
Like if he could improve his tank, because this guy is dangerous.
And he's young.
But when you start getting to facing championship type of calibers, those guys are tested. Those guys can go for 5 rounds and they will test you, and they can take all your punches and all your kick, they can block. They can
do everything.
Do everything. So when he gets to this guys,
we have to see what happens.
Yeah. So next fight was between. It was actually a heavyweight bout between Sakai versus Escobar. Tell me what you think about this.
Yeah, this one was like they really show what are the Sakai weakness. take it to the ground. Like the polar bear, since the first round, started taking it to the ground, and that was it. Complete domination, and then he get the KO. Easy as that. That's something that we say always in heavyweight. If you have good wrestling, you're gonna be great in that division because everyone what has his power. You know, if you can like get it tired, it's not gonna be the same power anymore. You know.
Of course.
That
Your power diminishes when you
Yeah.
are tired and you are fatigued. Yeah. That's for sure.
The only that can happen is like they Louis Kaiju with a uppercut or
And that's it.
and that's it.
So this
But,
this
you know,
guy is dangerous.
super dangerous.
I agree on all accounts. Now, I don't know. Facing Derek Lewis, I think it's not because Derek Lewis lost the last fight.
No, it's the power what I'm trying to say. It doesn't
Yeah,
have to
but,
be the
but
biggest.
like Derek Lewis hasn't been Derek Lewis.
Yeah, I
in a
think
while.
that those
That's what I'm
KOs,
saying. I think Espivak will probably crush him.
yeah. And also Derek Lewis getting in age, you know, like you're not gonna be younger forever.
Yep.
The next one was against Brogan Walker against Juliana Miller. This one was a vicious fight. And we saw again, when you have wrestling and jiu-jitsu, you have an advantage in MMA, and now people are start realizing, and I don't know, maybe they can hear us, because all the fighters are start training wrestling and jiu-jitsu, and this fight shows again that when you have good wrestling and jiu-jitsu, you can take
And
your
of course,
opponent to
a
the
good
ground.
IQ because
Yeah, of course. That's
you
it.
can have an amazing wrestling and
And don't
amazing
use it.
striking and don't use when you're, for example, if you got an opponent that strikes better than you should go for the wrestling. Where there's some ladies and some guys that, you know what, my ego got hurt, I'm gonna punch this guy too. And now that's how you lose fights. But this lady seems to have some skill, so I really like that. So let's see what happens.
Next one was the little brother of Usman, Mohammed Usman against Zach Pauga. This guy, I don't like it, but he has a lot of heart and he hit hard. So this is really important. Sometimes I think that fighters, if you have good heart, that's more important than technique sometimes, because you know at the end of the night, you know what happens is when you're in the cage, the heart that you show and how you're willing to fight. You know, you can have all the knowledge in the world, and you know, don't be like
And don't have hunger. Yeah. I agree.
So that's something important, you know.
If you don't have that burning fire, you can have all the skill in the world.
Yeah, that one we're
that,
trying to
that,
say.
that the guy that probably does not have as much skill as you, but has a lot of hunger, eventually will cut up to you and get it from you easily.
I want that you talk about the common event. I will let it to you. Tell me all
Alright, welterweight bout between Vicente Luque versus Neo.
Tell me your impression about that fight. What do you think that is happening with Luke? Back-to-back losses.
I'm gonna ask a question to Luke straight up.
What are you doing in Miami?
Are you in Miami? I'm getting distracted with so much ladies in here, my guy. I get it. They are everywhere, from all colors, all races,
Whatever you want.
whatever you want, it's here. I don't think Luque, in what I'm seeing is, this is what I think, this is not a fact. I think Luque is not training properly. Like he's not using his IQ as good as he should. Not to take away anything from Neil, because this guy kept the pressure on Luque, so his weaknesses, and pretty much used that against Luque and annihilated Lucas, just like EAC said.
Yes.
But I do believe, even though Luque is a hard son of a bitch because he had to take him down twice, but Luque seems like the Luque that I know will be more aggressive in this one and more technical.
I think that what happened in this fight was like Luque is always the predator. He's never the, how do you say, like
the prey.
the prey. He's never the prey. And in this fight, they changed the predators, and he was the prey, not a predator. Oh.
Like, well, it's like you said before. You can always be the hunter, but because sometimes you're gonna be the prey. You're gonna have a much better fighter right in front of you, but that doesn't mean that he has 100% chance of winning it. So you gotta be a little bit technical. What I'm seeing from Luke is that he's losing that technical that he
Approach.
has, that technical approach that he has.
And what happened, I didn't know what happened with his IQ. Like, he was losing the fight stand up. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. And the
Take
other
it
guy,
down.
no, take it to the ground.
Take
Or
it
at
down.
least try it. At least try it. If you
Take
can
it
do
down.
it, you try it at least. But you cannot be changing blows if you see that the other guy is beating you, you know? You have to accept that.
He didn't even do it once.
For
Zero
example,
takedown.
yeah, for example, like Valentina saw that in the second round that she couldn't go to the ground with Talia Santos. She understood that, and what she tried to do all the fight, the rest was stand up. That's good IQ. You have to understand that at that moment you cannot be the other guy in what you're doing. You have to try something else. That's the reason there is a mixed martial arts that you have.
You gotta mix it.
weapon.
You gotta
Yeah.
mix it.
You cannot be like doing boxing only. The other guy showing you that has better boxing than you. No?
Absolutely, absolutely. So, does Neo have a potential to, I don't know, to fight high guys? Well, he just fought Luke and knocked him out.
He
So,
has
yeah.
steel hands, like his nickname.
The guy is strong, but I would love to see him face Luke again. But when Luke is actually, like interested in destroying somebody,
I think that Luke lost his motivation or something happened because
Maybe.
both two fights that I haven't seen it, like I didn't feel the Luke that we know before. The Luke that
I agree. That's the first thing that I said. That the Luke that we know, it's like it's not there. Alright? So
the main event of the evening, we have Thiago Santos Mareta against Jamal Hill, Sweet Dreams. And if you saw the thumbnail, you know this guy is dangerous. He's going for you. You know, he's the black boogeyman. He's going for everyone, and he's from Michigan, Detroit. He doesn't have fear.
not to take anything away from Jamal, but Santos is not the same Santos that we know. However,
He chose better fight than
I'm
the
pretty sure.
last three that
I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys were not expecting Jamal Hill to knock out
yeah,
Thiago
and go
Santos.
long. You know, like go
He
long.
go long. He
to
went the
4
distance.
rounds.
He went the distance. That's good. So
Yeah, he chose because always he has been like only 2 or 3 rounds at most, and he went to 4 rounds, you know, and he chose his IQ, you know, and something that I couldn't believe at the time is how good his takedown defense is. And Thiago Santos is a really big guy and a black belt in jiu-jitsu and wrestling, you know, so this guy is really good who's striking to take it to the ground. And he shows that he can stop the takedown. And I can assure you that in the near future, he's going to have better tank. So can go to 25 minutes, you know. This guy, for me, is really a promise in that division.
of course.
You
Now, after this fight, my eyes are open for this guy, and I was not expecting Jamal Hill to actually. I was even not expecting this guy to win at all against Thiago Santos.
And he's saying that he's the next John Jones.
He needs to be the first Jamal Hill. Forget about John Jones. He needs to be the first Jamal Hill. If he's watching me, if he doesn't, if those of you who are watching me know exactly what I'm trying to say. Don't try to be like somebody else. Be you and the best version of it. Nobody and everybody will probably speak your name, and your name will transcend into legends and history.
Yes, sir.
And but yes, this kid impressed me and
Has a future.
has a future for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully he does not come to Miami, does not get derailed like the Santos and all that. Don't come to Miami, bro. You're gonna get lost.
So next Saturday we have another good card, and the main event is gonna be Marlon Vera against Dominic Cruz. I am getting up.
Who's gonna be the arbiter for
I
that?
don't know, but you know, Alcolin was judging in the last card. Alcolin was over there, Peterson. Yeah, I would love to see Peterson
Hey, cheers to my
Yeah.
dude, to our dude,
We
Jordan
love-
Peterson.
yeah.
We love him for sure. And,
So
we always get really excited when we see
when
him.
we see you inside over
You know,
there,
inside
and
the
you're taking
outlet
care
all the
of,
time.
and you're taking care of your health. That's something really important, you know.
Absolutely.
We're here for you. So guys, be tuned for next week. You know that we're in our way. We're gonna get it like always. But you know, you can't forget about the beat up cat. Something else, Mel?
I'm down over here, man.
Okay. Catch you guys in the next one.
Bye bye.